Yeah, congratulations. You have done it. You have finished all the modules. You have created, and completed a 5-part training program that you can now use as a free gift, as a bonus. You can sell it as a product. You could turn it into a book. You could create just an audio from it. There are many things you could do with that. And you could upload it into your vlog and use it there as well. You could also be creative and use it in different ways. I can't think of more right now, but I know there's a lot of things you can do with it. So I am just extremely proud of you for finishing it, because because I've been where you have been, and we kind of have that little brand, that little tattoo, that little trademark that says, boy, you do a lot of learning, but you never do anything with it. So right now, you have got it out there. You know how to do it. You know how to create your YouTube videos. And now it's just a beginning for you. You can venture down that road to learn how to create different types of YouTube videos. There's a gal that I follow on YouTube. Her name is Sunny. It's like Sunny Lenarduzzi. And you look that up on YouTube. Man, she has fantastic things that you can do on YouTube to get a lot of views, and exactly how to create your videos and all of the effects and all of that kind of stuff. So if that's something you want to pursue, go ahead and do that, because she's really good. And of course, there's a lot of other really good ones too, but that happens to be someone that I have picked out and I have been kind of following for a little bit. Now, we talked a little bit earlier about playlists, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it, because that's more training, but you can find out how to do it easily on YouTube. Just search on YouTube how to do a playlist, and make sure, if you haven't done it already, get those videos put in a playlist so people can come and see it. And there's also a way that at the end of the video you can tell it what video to come up next. So explore those options. Okay, the third thing I have is opt-in creation. Okay, so this is a website that I use. I use the free version of it, and you can upgrade to get some really good stuff with it. But right now I've been using just the free version of it, and it's called canva.com, canva.com. And you can go in and log in and create different designs. You can create checklists, brochures, business cards, posters, all of these things. This is a bunch of stuff, that I have created. And what I wanted to show you was how I created this checklist that you downloaded when you first started this course. So it's a pretty easy thing. That's it right there. And all I did was start with something like this. And I'm going to rename this to demo checklist. Okay, and as you can see here, it says upgrade and all that stuff. So some of these things, like these, are free. You can see it says free on here, and some of them are not free. There's a lot of free stuff. Like this one is not free. But anyway, can go through here and create whatever kind of a checklist that you want. You saw the one that I had created, and this one is free. Mommy's hospital bag checklist. So you can have something like that. There's a wedding planner one, an online course checklist. Now this is kind of an interesting one. And you could change this to your different modules and things that you have, and list them in here. See how easy this is to do. You can leave it as online course. Okay, click on here and it can change the color. Let's say we want to change it to purple. And then on here we can change that color as well. I'll make it yellow. That's annoying. And then here I can click on English, and I think I can double click in there, and we can call that module 1. I gotta put my glasses on. Oh, my head. I always find them on your head. Okay, so this could be module 1. And then you could change this over to module 2. Ugh. Get out of there. I've done something that it's not liking me about. There we go. Module 2. And so on. And then, oh, down here, we don't have to like squint so badly. There, can make it bigger so you can see it, but you can't edit it when it's that big. So you can increase the size though. Let's just go to 50%. That's a little better. And you could take these boxes, you can make them bigger, you can move them around, you know. You can like really do a lot of different things with these free forms. Okay, then let's see. Click on here. I wonder if we can add text to this. Oh yeah, I remember how to do that now. You over here to the T where it says text. Now you can pick out fancy text if you want to use different kinds of things. Like, let's just say that you like this Merry Christmas thing, this writing, and you want to use it up here instead of what is there. Okay, I can take this one and get rid of it. Oops, I'll get rid of my color. Control Z saves everything. I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay. Now, we've got Merry Christmas, and we can change the name of that to My Online Course. And then you can use that to change the font. And on here, you can change the size of the text, like that. Control Z. I still have this thing in here. Get this out of here and delete it out. And get that out of there. Okay, so anyway, you get the idea. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but you can create a lot of different things. Here you can go into backgrounds. You know, you can take this one, put a picture in there if you want, make it as big as you want. You can use a transparency. You could do like that. You can see there's a lot of backgrounds, a lot of pictures. Those are pictures to use. These are the backgrounds. You have colors, you have textures, lots of free things you can use there too. And then here you have some of these little icons that you can put in there. Take this thing and put it here. You can turn it that. You can make it smaller, and you can get rid of it. Okay, so you've got those that you can use. Lots of different things in here. And then these are different layouts. We have templates, and let's see, because I clicked on checklist, but let's just say anyway, yeah, so you could go back here, and then you can go into, here's a YouTube thumbnail. So if you wanted to make a cover for your YouTube video, you can just click on that thing, and then you just start working on it like I did, adding things to it or whatever you wanted to do. It's going to show up here pretty soon. There we go. And here's a place you can upload your own pictures and designs in there. That was one of my things from a while ago. But you can upload all of your pictures in there, whatever you want to use on any of your programs and things. Whatever you want to make. If you want to make a business card, everything is there. Just upload. I don't know, there's no limit to what you can store. So anyway, you can see here it says resize. That you have to upgrade for that. But when you do get, let's say this is what you want, you can go to download, and you can download it as it's going to ask you a PNG, or you can do a JPEG, a PDF print, or this costs you money if it's an MP4 kind of a deal. But it's been really beneficial for me. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Another one people use is called PicMonkey. I'm not going to go into it, I'm just going to show it to you. PicMonkey.com, and this is one where you can edit photos on here for free. It says to start a free trial, but it's just click on edit photo, and then you can upload and start editing a photo. You can do you have to create an account, but you can take out blemishes, you can copy an eye and put it somewhere else. I mean, it's just some really cool stuff, and that's free also. You can use the free version anyway. Okay, so that's it for that, and let's continue on. Okay, and so that's how it goes with the Canva website. It's that nice free website that you can use to create a checklist like I did, and there's a bunch of other things there too. So just another option for you for that. And then autoresponder. Now, some of you may have it, some of you don't even know what it is. I'm not going to go into it much other than I right now am using one called ConvertKit, and I really like it. It's, I can't remember, $20 a month. But an autoresponder is really important to have if you're going to have these courses and things, and you've got a list, so you've got to get things set up so that you can be in touch with hundreds and hundreds of people at one time. So you want to look into getting an autoresponder if you don't have one. And if you do have one, I have switched 3 times, and I finally found ConvertKit to me is simpler for me to understand because I like visual things, and ConvertKit has little pictures of like if you have an opt-in page, and then it has a picture of that and how you go to the next step and the next step and the next step. So it's whatever your preference is. I don't make money from any of them, so I just spend money. So an autoresponder is a very important thing to have. And then what do you do with this product? So like I talked about earlier, there's all kinds of different things you can do, but one other thing you can do with it is you have created a base, a framework for something really big. So you can go in depth and make it into a major program, and what you did could be just a tiny part of one module, or if you have a small program, this could be a module, and maybe you're going to add 10 or 12 modules to it, small modules. You know, there's no end to what you can do to what you created, because I'm sure as you were creating it, you were starting to think, oh, and I need to tell them this. Oh, and they need to know this, but I can't do that because I've got kind of a small window of time that I'm working with here. But when you create a nice full-blown course, then you can put all those details in there, and then you can add a weekly coaching call to it so that you have live coaching, live question and answer sessions, and all of the people can be on the call, on the webinar at one time, and people can put in questions through the chat, or you can do it through the phone. There's a lot of different systems you can use to get that feedback and to actually coach somebody live. So those are some options to think about. And which leads me to, I have created a 90-day course. This is a small part of that course. It's a small part of a module. And I've got a course you can see on here. You go to empowerthecoach.com/90days. And it's where I've created I think it's an amazing training course to launch your coaching business in 90 days or less with a $100,000 mindset. And this module is a small part of it. So I go into great depth in that program, not only on this module, but I dig deep on all the aspects that are needed to get a program up and running. And I include those live weekly coaching calls where you can ask me questions about your program, as well as we have email correspondence too. So you can get feedback in a couple of different ways. And those weekly coaching calls are always recorded, and then I add them into the program. So if you miss the live call, you can still see the recording. What you got now is my free training, and it's really got quite a bit in it. There's a lot of depth in certain areas of it. So through this free training, you get to see my style, you get to see how I teach, you can determine if you resonate with me, you can determine if I'm full of hot air or I know what I'm talking about. I mean, that's your choice. But through free training, and I encourage you to offer free training to people so they can see what you're like, so they can honestly determine if your program, your style is something they're looking for and something that'll help them. Because last thing I want is to have someone in my program that doesn't want to be there, or somebody that they paid the money for it and they're grumbling about it the whole time. I don't want that. I only want people that want to work. I want people that want to truly make a difference in this world. And I want to help people who want to become coaches to get their dream out there. And that's my job as a coach, is to be beside you. It's to empower you. That's why I call it Empower the Coach. It's to empower you to bring out your best, your ideas, your mission. I've talked to you earlier several times about how God has put this purpose in us. This is my purpose. I empower people. It's what I do. It just spews out of me. It always has. People have always come and asked me, how do you do this? How do you think you would do that? What do you think about this? And so I will help you. If you're a person that wants to get a coaching business going, you want a full-time online coaching business, this would be the course to take to get you started. I also add in there the $100,000 mindset. I also call it the $100,000 heart set, because it's with a giving spirit. It's not, I just want to go make $100,000 and that's all I care about is the money. You can't do that, because coaching isn't that kind of a business. Coaching is a heartfelt business, and it's a giving business. And I just feel like when you give, it comes back. When you genuinely give with your heart, it comes back. I put a lot of time into this program. I put a lot of time into creating this program, and I feel good about it. I don't look back and go, geez, I could have charged a pretty penny for this whole program and they all get it for free. That's not me at all. I created it for free because I wanted people to, first of all, get out of the starting gate, because I've been there. And someone helped me to get out of the starting gate. And so that was my first thing, was that I need to help people. And what better way to help than if I can offer it free? Because then you'll take me up on it. And then you can decide during the program if it's what you wanted or not. And if you drop out, or if you cancel off of my list, that's okay, because I don't want you here wasting your time, and I don't want you here wasting my time. You see, I want a tribe that wants to be a coach in whatever niche that is, because I want to help you achieve your dream, your God-given purpose, that mission He has planted in here. There's something in you burning to get out, and maybe you don't know how to do it. And if you don't, I encourage you to go ahead and sign up for the 90-day class. Oh yeah, I was going to get back to the $100,000 heart set of, heartfelt giving, not collecting money. I'm not all about that. But what I say, a $100,000 model is because during the course, we also set up a timeline of the things that you need to do to eventually get to your $100,000 a month, $8,000, $9,000, I'm sorry, $100,000 a year, $8,000, $9,000 a month. Now, of course, in 90 days, you aren't going to be making that. You got to build things up a little bit. You got to create things, and you got to build your audience. But what I teach is creating just 1 or 2 products, and then all you have to do, we make it run on autopilot, and then all you do is you start connecting with people and inviting people in. And it's really a lot of fun. And it's very rewarding. Is it work up front? It's a lot of work. That's all up to you. You can do this 90-day program in doing 2 hours a day. If you put in more than that, you will be ready in a lot less than 90 days, maybe 30. Again, that depends on you. Depends on your resources. It depends on your background knowledge. But this program is here to help you get started. Maybe you've already started a program and you're just sort of lost in it. You're not quite sure if what you're doing is right, or you're just sort of stuck in that program too. Go ahead and check this one out as well. It might be what you need to just straighten out a few kinks in it and to give you a whole new look, give you a whole new attitude. I guess that's it. I just want to thank you so much for being part of this program. I have really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the feedback. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss all you guys. I've enjoyed seeing your videos. So I encourage you to just keep sending me emails, pam@empowerthecoach.com. Keep sending me emails. Let's stay in touch. As you know, I do reply, and it is me. And, you know, you see, right now, you can do the same thing with your product. The product you created could be just the little seed of the big product that you could create. Like what I'm showing you right now is to get your online coaching business set up in 90 days or less. That's a spring off of this little product that I created teaching this to you. So you didn't know that this free training video was going to set you up to creating a full training course if you want it. It's a nice benefit, right? Okay, well, enough said. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your life over these last few weeks. And I hope that what I've given you has sparked some new ideas, has fed the flame that God has put into your heart. I truly believe in a spirit-led business. And tell you, the Spirit fuels my desire every day. And so find that spark. Keep moving now. Don't go backwards. Don't go back into the starting gate. They don't work that way. They're made to leave, not to go back into. So don't go back there. Keep putting out some videos. Stay visual on YouTube. Check into more YouTube things. Get your products out there. You're doing a great job. I have all the faith in you. And we will see you another time. Bye-bye.